Hello, guys. It's me, Calvin Trackmaster, ready for another Molevin Monday movie review. So, 4 months ago, I made a video of reviewing Kiki's Delusions and why I love it a lot. And in that video, I mentioned that there was gonna be a Spirit Away re-release in October, and me and my mom would be pretty interested in that, and I kind of did mention that. And now, here's the video. My Spirit Away review, and it might be a little bit controversial, so it'll be a little bit more laid back than last time. But remember, like and subscribe, and I want to give you a little mini guest appearing for a little review. Mom?
Oh, hi everyone. So, yeah, we went to see Spirited Away last night. It's a pretty decent crowd there. The vibe was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
A 7.
Yeah, I did say it was a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed some of those parts that I remembered from watching the film way back then. I like the big baby parts, and then of course, the dragon at the end and the flying. It's very cool. It's a good movie.
Even though it's not like the best.
I mean, the score is something to. It's one of the top scores of the Ghibli films.
I'll probably say, yeah, I would agree. And me and my mom both agree it is a little bit overrated. I'll get to that later.
I mean, I like the message of the movie. She's like basically goes from being like a spoiled, like kind of bratty child, and then after she's like, oh, I'll be fine, I'll adjust to everything, and now that I went through this whole ordeal, I'm a better person for it. So I love that message of the movie.
Fine enough character arc.
Yes, for sure. All
right.
Well, thanks everyone for having me.
And yes, that was my mom. It was going to be a little bit quick, guys, but I thought we should just get that out of the way. So, yeah. Well, basically what Mom says is very good. So, the big baby part, like when Chihiro encounters Yubaba's big baby, I don't know why, me and my brothers just love that scene so much. Like, we quoted, like, that a lot. Like, one of those, like, films, like, clip parts that you and your friends or brothers quote a lot, even though you don't have, like, a full-on context reason of it. That's what it was. It's kind of one of those things. I have never encountered a huge baby that threats me to break my arm, but boy, do I love quoting that line. And yeah, we're not gonna lie, it is a bit of an overrated film. So I think, so there was this video, How Spirited Away is Overrated, by Anime Archive. Hopefully I spelled right, and kind of just goes like a little plot synopsis, and it's just kind of very coincidental. I'll play a little bit of it, but shout out to him.
It's emptiness. Empty. I can say this confidently because I'm not sure if trying to watch the movie because there will be some spoilers. Alright, so this is the part where I anger a couple fans and the Spirited Away fandom comes running at me with their pitchforks, but sometimes you gotta crack a couple eggs to make an omelet. Anyways, if you're in this video, then I'm sure you already have read the title. The immediate reaction I had right after I finished the movie was utter disappointment. For a movie that masterfully demonstrates its ability to construct fantasy, it also masterfully demonstrates emptiness. Empty. I can say this confidently because the entire story constructs itself on the premise of barely explaining anything to introduce mystery into the story. Generally, this process wouldn't be the worst thing in a story, except way too many random things happen with little explanation. We got Chihiro's parents eating food like they are preparing for the apocalypse after knowingly entering an abandoned town. We got random dragon spirits gifting parent-saving medicine to Chihiro for giving him a bath, even though he really should know nothing about her. We got a so-called evil twin to Yubaba, whose most evil act is hurting someone who tried to literally rob her, and to top it off, an underdeveloped romantic relationship with Haku, who turns out to be a river. And yes, he quite literally is a river. Now, I would say these...
Yeah, so that's just kind of a weird plot. Like, on the surface, like, in the very beginning, it just sounds very simple. Like, Chihiro needs to grow up, he needs to work in a bat, etc. And then, for some reason, I don't know why, like, then it just it's like this, like, redeeming thing where, like, Aku really needs to be saved, because, like, and I don't know why he would steal something from Yubaba or something and one of his henchmen, or Zeniba. It's just kind of confusing. And also, one thing I really don't like, I don't know, I'm probably the first person to do this, but I'm not really a huge fan of films that are longer than 2 hours. I don't know why, I just feel like those films just last pretty long. It's probably why I don't love the Star Wars films that much. I mean, I like films that are, like, longer than that, but, like, not as much as what other people would say. And there might be a bunch of overrated films for me. Alright, yeah. But I still think the movie is pretty good, even if it's not really, like, top tier stuff. But what Mom said is true. There are some really good memorable scenes. The big baby scene's really funny. Honestly, this might be, like, their funniest film that they made so far. I do think, well, I do love Kiki's Delivery Service a little more. I do think there are some things that Spirited Away did better. It was funnier. The animation looked better because it was made after that, like after 11 years after Kiki's Delivery Service. And I know it's a little unfair, but you know what? Also, I love the score a little bit more. And yeah, like, that's just kind of this film. Like, it's pretty good. Like, I have a good time whenever I rewatch it, maybe, like, every few months. But, like, if you're gonna have a film with very good score, very good animation, and memorable and funny parts, it better be very phenomenal. And for the plot, and just the runtime of it, it's just not it. I like it, it's good, but I guess it kind of did deserve that Oscar. It's pretty good, 7 out of 10 for me. What else is there? Hold up. Alright, I kind of just lost my train of thought, and yeah, that's kind of Spirited Away for you. I know it's not, like, really long or anything, but it was pretty good. It's far from the best animated films ever. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm glad that there's videos that kind of agree with me. And I will say this, guys. I will have an announcement. I will make a new a ranking, a 2025 film ranking towards the end of the year, probably like in December, so keep your eyes on that. Anyway, that's my review. It's good, but not stellar. And I'll see ya next time. Bye.